Boom, peace, intro. What's up, guys? Give me some water. Southeast gassers. Fat Black sent me that a long time ago. Been using it ever since. Anyway, finally got some customs done. Figured I'd show them. I haven't done nothing else. I haven't shown anything else this week. Man, our business is really going downhill. We don't have much work at all. Hopefully it picks up. I don't know. It's crazy, man. Anyway, I finished the other two for Mr. Witherington and one for Mr. Davis. There was his Mr. Witherington's Pennywise. Showed it a while back. There's his General Lee. He wanted the 69. It doesn't really have a place for a front plate on this one, so it kind of lays flat underneath there, so you can't really see nothing. So on the 69, I always put the regular license plate on the back. I don't put the Rebel flag plate. I believe it's the 70. I put the Rebel flag on the back of the 70. If I do the 70, I put the Rebel flag on the back of it because, you know, the General Lee is actually the 69. But came out nice and glassy. Done the interior, and something about the he sent me the casting, and it was an older one, and it's kind of different. The glass on the inside, the roof, it was real thick and hanging down. I had to literally cut it out of the way and then glue my other pieces of windshield back in there because I couldn't get a roll bar in it, roll cage or nothing, so I had to cut it out of the way so I can get the roll cage in there. It's really strange. I hadn't seen one like that. I mean, it hung down pretty bad, but look, I like how I make them sit fat. Hope he likes it like that because that's how I do them. I like them pushed out like that. And I put the details on the bottom with my logo. So there's his General Lee. So there's two of them. Then I got this Mountain Dew Porsche. I always like to put that front spoiler piece on there with some bars, stabilizing bars. I had some bars on the back wing. Look at them tail lights. Pretty sweet, huh? Interior's all detailed out. I mean, exactly how I do the others. All the buttons on the steering wheel. It's not a whole lot to do on the bottom, but I do what little bit there is. Back, anyway. Had to leave for a second. But anyway, there's his Mountain Dew Porsche. Yeah, Mr. Witherington. And I have one for Mr. Davis. Same one. Well, different. different one, same setup. And these, I believe I already told these guys 55 plus shipping. Yeah. But you know, these are old prices, and in the future these are most likely, if I did any more of these, they're probably 65. I mean, the wheels, you can't even get, the wheels are 12 bucks now. And but luckily I still had these two set of wheels, and I bought them back when they were 9 bucks, so not a big deal. But same thing, did it all the same way. I on my first ones I painted my tail lights, but I actually came across, I found some I had some decals for this exact Porsche that laid right on there perfectly. So even says Porsche in the middle. It's not really showing up on the picture, I guess, but you can read it when it's in your hand. And so I was like, shoot, I'll stick those on there. It'll look a lot cleaner. So I did. And those are actually like 2 bucks. Well, 4 bucks or two. No, I guess they're like $1 because you get 2 of them. So not bad. But they've been waiting forever for these things. So now they're done. And I screw them down here for shipping and to give them a display case if they want to keep it in there. But all my cars you can take off and roll. They roll freely. There's nothing wrong with them. And my General Lees used to be cheaper, but they're, I believe this one's 45. But in the future they'll probably be 50. And but that's probably the highest I'll get on a General Lee. They're pretty standard. There's not a whole lot you have to do to them. I mean, there's some detail work, but no need for them to cost more than that. And they're pretty nice paint jobs. I mean, I like everything glassy, so complete interior details. The 69 does not have a Manos bottle. I try to keep the 69 real close to what it was like. The 70's the one I put all that extra stuff in. So anyway, there's Mr. Davis's Mountain Dew Porsche. Now I do have a couple of these, but they're not going. I'm waiting for the decals, and I believe there'll be one left, but Mr. Davis already has dibs on one. Maybe he may not want it once it's done, but so that'll leave one available. But it's going to be a sister or whatever you want to call it to this. It's Mountain Dew as well, but the decals are a little different and the wheels are different. But I'm waiting for the decals, and this is actually a base. So as you see, there's what wheels will be on it. And the bottom, there's not a lot to detail on the bottom of these. But I've already had it up on the base. I don't have the, and these roll as well. I don't have the decals yet. But I have sprayed the base coat on them. And so as you can see, they're going to look pretty darn cool. But they're going to be the sister to those, or whatever you want to call it. But I do have metal supports, supports up here. I didn't put any in the back on this one. They were, the angle is, I mean, it would have been too straight. In other words, the support would have been, by the time you drilled it, I mean, it would have been right against the edge. Really not necessary. I could have stretched them out further to the side, but I didn't think it would look right. It may have, but I just didn't do it. I did put some on the front though. But anyway, as you see, this is just a base coat. It doesn't even have the gloss to it yet. But I'm waiting for the decals, and then I'll finish painting. But I'll have two that'll look just like this. And like I said, and my other set of wheels. I used my last set of wheels, and I had to order some more, so I'm waiting of this kind to come in. And yeah, they were 12 bucks. So these two, the Core Sports and all, I don't know, they may end up 60 plus shipping. I'll just have to see. But at the very least, that'd be 55 plus shipping. But these are they'll be basically a match to that sister cars, except the decals won't be the same. They're Mountain Dew, but they look different. They look good. They're just a little different, as you see, because the car's different. And you can't really buy these decals either. I mean, I'm having them made, so I'll be the only one that actually has these decals. And I only have a couple of them, a few. So whoever gets these cars will probably be the only ones there are that'll be like that, unless I end up getting some more of those decals. So because the wheels are so high and all of that, these cars, like I said, will probably be 60 plus shipping, so it'd be like 65 bucks. But we'll see. Like I said, Mr. Davis said he probably wants one, but I'm not holding him to any of that till he sees them when they're done, and decides he still wants them. If he still wants one of them, and if he does, then he'll have, then he's got the first pick on that, since he's already said ahead of time. But that'll leave another one. I've made two of them, and so that'll leave one for somebody else. So anyway, got those done, and I'll have enough decals to make two more of these. So I've got 4 sets, but they're kind of different. 2 sets match, 2 sets don't. They're 2 different colors basically. But so anyway, that's where we're at on that. So these things are ready, guys. If let me know if you see the video that you're ready. I'll send you an invoice and get them packed up and shipped to you. Sorry again it took so long, but like I told you before, I had to strip both these cars back down. Both of these I left on here and they got messed up. Because I wasn't quite finished. I had the bodies finished, but I didn't have the interiors finished. Antennas got broken off the top. The paint just got destroyed, and I couldn't fix it. I tried sanding on one and it went clean through decals. So there's no choice but to throw them back in the stripper, which I am very glad I did, because they look very nice now. And like I told you guys before, I don't like to send it out to you. Well, I'm not going to do it. And I think I may not have told you guys. I think I did, but I made a couple of the Buick Grand National for a guy. Actually, Diecast Clown, I'll say it. And the paint on the one I was given to him, I mean, he gave it to me to have, but I just made him another one out and sent it to him. Started trying to wrinkle up. I think I mentioned that to y'all. Well, I was rubbing on it, and I actually, by the time I got it, I let it sit more, and rubbed on it every day. And by the time I sent it to him, there was just hardly a couple little lines left on it, because it was terrible. And it looks way better. But that was the only one I felt bad about not stripping again. But that was because I didn't have a certain decal. I actually made a video on them before I sent them to him, and before I got all the wrinkles out. And when I show that, I'm waiting till he gets them. He should have them tomorrow. But when I show that video, you're going to see how bad those wrinkles were. And then Clown, he actually has the car, so he'll be able to look at it now and say, wow. And he'll see that I got almost all of those wrinkles out of that paint. And I did it just the way I told you, just by taking a little, dang, where's it at? Here it is. A rag sometimes, and one of these small paint Q-tips you get at Hobby Lobby, and just rubbing it and rolling it back down and rubbing it, and before you know it, it all disappeared. So anyway, hopefully I'll have these decals soon and let you guys know. And what I like about these is the way the headlights come out from the front and the back. The lens, it's all part of the glass. Now I cut my glass out. I don't know if you noticed that on these Porsches, but I did the same thing. They're side glassing these things. I remove them. I remove the side glass. Now, this one, I removed it back here as well. On these two, I removed it here too. I believe on my first ones, I think I left the sides and I just removed it here. But I went ahead and took this all the way out because I don't know why, but when you're looking at it from the side, it gives it a little more accent, being wide open like that. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. So, you know, they're not always exact. I mean, there are some changes all the time. But, so anyway, I removed that because that glass, it stops you from seeing inside as well as you want to see. Like, I don't know if you can see in there, but the dash, this is the one, see all the buttons and the gauges. Everything's done up pretty detailed in there. It's not really showing up very well. But, well, the same with this. I removed the side glass so you can see in there. What's cool about these is they're right side drive, so it's on the other side. But anyway, once they're all detailed up, they'll probably look pretty cool. And then I believe I'm on to starting, I believe the next ones I've got going in are I got two Superbirds, I believe. One's for Fern C, and which he wanted a candy striper gasser also. I'm going to try to get that done with it. And then a Superbird for 55 gasser, which I think he wanted a Pennywise as well. I don't know if I have another one of those castings. If I do, I'll get him a Pennywise. Those will be the next 4 going that are for sale or sold. But I also told you guys I'm not forgetting about all you guys that I said I'm giving customs to. So I've already got 2 of them going, and I'm going on my list. One is for Pontiac Crest. You finally came up on the list, buddy. I know you've been waiting forever. And the other one is for Mr. Owens, Ford Fan Diecast. You came up on the list, and I came across a couple perfect castings for you guys, I think. So those are already going. They're in the stripper. I've already done my mock-up, done all my cutting, got everything lined out, and I just got to finish them now. So those will be coming up as well. And then after that, you know, if you've seen before, you know you're on the list. I didn't forget you guys. So anyway, that's where we're at, guys. Mr. Witherington, let me know if you, I think you told me to just email you when I was done, so I'll probably do that. But I may wait till you see this video because I like for you guys to see your cars before you purchase them. That's why I don't accept prepayment, because you may change your mind. You may look at it and say, I don't want that. That thing looks hideous. Who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? And Mr. Davis, I'll let me know what you think. And like I said, with the Sylvia, I know it doesn't match the, you know, what the car is. I looked at it and I was gonna change, you know, I was gonna get decals made just like this, so match the real car. But man, I don't see the point in it really. I like to change them up anyway. I like to do things with the car that it wasn't really wasn't really what it was anyway. So I didn't. And so, you know, there is that. But it will look nice. So like I said, you'll have first dibs on it if you want it, if you want one of them, because you already said something. And then of course the other one's still up for grabs. So anyway, I'll let you guys go, and I don't want to show you what I got going for Pontiac Crest or Ford Fan diecast, but I don't know. Here's, boom, there's the base of the one for Pontiac Crest. There's the, boom, the base for Ford Fan diecast. That ain't going to tell you much because they're not even painted. You don't know what's going on with color. You don't know what I done to them. Because I don't just paint the body and throw it back together, guys. I do things to the car. So anyway, we'll get those going. And I've still got several to do here. I still got Alex Long. He's got cars over here. I mean, I'm buried, guys. Like I said, I'm buried. Somebody asked me if I've started anything for the diecast misfit thing, and no, I haven't. Man, I've just got so much to do, and I don't know what I'm going to do with all that. So anyway, guys, let me let you guys go. Hadn't made a video in a while, a few days anyway. And again, I appreciate everybody on the drawings. I don't know if you're interested, get over there, buy some more stickers. It's kind of slowed down. I'm still a ways away on pretty much everything to be able to give anything away. So I mean, it's getting close on the blades, and other cars, there's still plenty of stickers available. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Have to figure out something. But anyway, y'all take it easy, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully, I believe I work tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, so which tomorrow is Thursday, and see what happens from there. And this is just, I don't know. This putting other countries first instead of America has really cost a lot of people a lot of things. I know there's people out there that don't have any idea because it doesn't even affect them, but we know firsthand. And you know what's crazy is it's really hammered my boss. I mean, he immediately after this new administration, which Biden's just a puppet, I'll say it till I die. He doesn't pull no strings. Everybody, he's doing what he's told to do. These are the same people that have always controlled everything. They're the same people that wanted to control Hillary Clinton, had her in the bag. Trump was a major mistake because he's not a politician. They had to get rid of him at any cost. It's just the same people. Immediately, when this new administration took over, the price of metal doubled. Within, 6 months it tripled. It's already past quadruple now and working up to 5 times what it was for my boss to pay for it. And that's, of course, gets passed on, and some people can't afford. A lot of these restaurants and industries can't afford this kind of stuff, and they're looking cheaper. And what's bad about all that is unions are, Democrats want them to vote union, or want unions to vote Democrat. And a lot of these unions support that crap. Well, a lot of us in the sheet metal worker, we say, and we ain't doing it. Well, a lot of them are. They just do what they're told because they're sellouts. It ain't what I believe, it's what you want me to do. And that's the reason this country's in the position it's in, because they won't stick to what they're doing. That's why you'll see a lot of good politicians that sound good until they get into that office, and then they meet up with the other guys that say, hey, look, this is how it's going to be. You're going to take this little bit of money, and you're going to do what you think is right, and we're going to destroy you. Or you can let us make you rich. You're going to do what we tell you, and you're going to blow off the people you claim you support. Or we're going to destroy you. What do? They join that side, and they blow us all off, and they get rich, And we all go, dang, I didn't know that job paid that much. And then they just go and do what the establishment tells them to do. Well, here's the point is, I found out the owner of my company, my boss, voted Democrat. He voted. Now, what do you think happens, man? See, that's what they did for you. Come on, unions, vote for us while we destroy you. Anyway, it's so ironic. It's like, how do you not realize you did this to yourself, man? And that's, it doesn't matter, because I still say to the end, Biden did not win anyway. He did not win. He was appointed. They won't make that mistake again. They'll appoint another one way or another. Anyway, rant, but it's the truth. Anybody who can't see what these people have done to America and the rest of everything right now are not opening their eyes. So that's what happened to us. And no, I won't support them just because they tell me to. No, that's what's wrong with America today, is they cow down. They cave in every time they tell them to. It was wokeness. What did you say? You better change your mind or you'll cancel. We're going to cancel you. We're going to destroy you. Yeah, go ahead. We need people that stand up and say, blow me. I ain't doing it. I know I don't even care. That's what I said. Y'all take it easy. I'll see you later. Peace. Outro.